Psychological disease present. 10 ways even introverts can make friends at work. For a few, making companions isn't simple. Being social isn't simple. A few of us are more independent than extroverted. Myself, I have driven both Uber and Lyft, and I've found that one suited me way better since I tend to be more introverted. This is all fine. Most self-observers get that they live in an extroverted world and got to cater to extroverts a little at times to fit in and get in conjunction with others. This can be the same whether you work at a monster enterprise or a little, fast-paced tech startup. Making companions at the office can be scaring since you're all working to awe your bosses, as well as make the company more effective. Whether you're in a close-knit office where everybody has been companions for a long time or you're shyer than the normal Joe, these steps can assist you make great fellowships along with your workmates. Number 1. Say hi first. This is a simple one, but much of the time individuals disregard, or are anxious, to do it. Frequently, in the event that you reach out to somebody, that's all the exertion it'll truly take to open a line of communication and start a fellowship. Begin by saying howdy or farewell, and you'll frequently discover an associate is cheerful to do the same to you the another time. Number 2. Make a gather text. Whether your colleagues are tech-adroit or not, we are in an age where everybody sends emails and writings. I regret the misfortune of phone discussions, but such is life. You might as well attempt to require advantage of people's reliance upon texting at that point. On the off chance that you chat with individuals in messages amid the day approximately work-related points, it can be attainable to send out a gather content when the workday is over. Number 3. Ask about them. Ask how they are doing, how long have they worked there, and other open-ended questions. People love talking about themselves, and 9 times out of 10 they will return the favor and ask about you. You may then find that you like talking about your own experiences and slip out of your introversion for a minute.
Number 4. Include them on social media. One of the primary steps to making companions is to know what the other individual likes. Social media makes this less demanding than it has been within the past. Once you have become a close acquaintance with a coworker on Facebook or Twitter, observe your timeline for his or her overhauls. Do not be anxious to form a comment, or indeed reshare or retweet in the event that fitting conversation to them in individual around a picture you saw on their bolster, and you'll promptly make a connection. Number 5. Be confident. People can tell when you're anxious. A lot of times, they don't like it. When you're uncomfortable, so are they. Make eye contact with an associate when either of you is talking. This can be one way to let them realize simply our display and do not discover them boring or threatening. This can be all portion of appearing your colleagues merely care around them and like them. More frequently than not, they will like you more in the event that you make this exertion, and your certainty will develop. Number 6. Discover things you've got in common. Once you know what to conversation to somebody around, discussion will stream more openly. It may take one common intrigue to construct the premise for a solid fellowship. Sometime recently long, your common interface may too have you holding over working environment issues. You will work superior together and your work may thrive since of it. Number 7. Go to work events. It's not unprecedented for bunches of representatives to assemble at the conclusion of the week at an adjacent coffee shop or eatery. A few companies treat their workers to motion picture night. Make beyond any doubt to attend at least some of these get-togethers. It may be similar to progressing to work, but no one will be as genuine, and there ought to be exceptionally small real work. There might too be a few liquor included, which can offer assistance, make getting to know colleagues simpler. Number 8. Inquire for help. Everyone has shortcomings, indeed you. On the off chance that you appear these shortcomings rather than attempting to cover up them, individuals will as a rule regard you more for inquiring for their offer assistance. It'll open the lines of communication and appear a diverse side of yourself. Number 9. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare your commitments to the company to what you see your associates are contributing. Keep in mind, it's a group and everybody is diverse and has their possess-ability set. 2. Don't stress in the event that you're as well brief or tall or have no hair. On the off chance that somebody doesn't need to be your companion simply for those reasons, they aren't worth it within the to begin with put. Number 10. Don't fear rejection. My father continuously told me, individuals will meet you, and a few will like you right absent. Others will choose right absent that they do not like you. There's exceptionally small you'll be able do almost that. I've continuously found him to be right. For anything reason, a few individuals will never take a sparkling to you. That's life. In the event that somebody doesn't need to be your companion, it isn't the conclusion of the world. Individuals get rejected each day all over the put, but in case you don't get out there and attempt once more, you're fair harming yourself. For a few of us, making companions at work is harder than doing the real work we've been enlisted for. Indeed, on the off chance that you think you'd do superior work without the distraction of having to create companions, a work without them can be forlorn and boring. Who will connect you in talking about favorite TV appears or jabbing fun at the unused, exasperating work task? Bonding over work encounters is regularly what makes the entire thing middle of the road, so sometime recently you compose it off, turn to the individual following to you and say hi.